Hi guys, Rob here from Snowline, and we're going to talk about the Snowline store, or merchandise as we call it. So what we have in front here is just your basic kind of store thing with stuff you can buy, and you can click on one and then you can buy a baseball cap, add it to my cart, and maybe I want to buy some t-shirts. Click on t-shirts. I see that I got sizes, small, medium, and large. I want one small and two larges. Add it to my cart. There's my cart totaled up. Nah, I don't want the ball cap. I'm going to take that out. And I'm going to check out. I'm going to pay. Takes me to my account. I'm going to pay. And I'm done. All right, so that was really the user experience on the store. And let's talk about how that actually gets set up. So it starts under Tools, and there's a new thing now called Merchandise. Click that, takes you to the Merchandise menu. And we start with managing our products. Now, you'll notice, well, you probably didn't notice, but I'm on a division level right here. So I have the ability to put on products and then let the clubs below me see them or not. So National, for example, could sell manuals or whatever they sell and make them available to all clubs, or individual clubs can put up their own things and then that's just available to their members. So let's go ahead and set up a product. So we've got some beautiful BC coffee mugs that we are going to sell, and these are going to have sub items. Remember the t-shirt sizes? That's how you say whether the t-shirt's going to have sizes or not. So we're going to sell our coffee mugs for $12 each. It's a bargain, let me tell you. And the filter mugs. So on the left-hand side of the store, they can filter on keywords. I'm sure if you've bought anything online, you've seen how that works. Now, I want to know anytime anybody buys one of these. So I want to get notification. Okay, allow back order. What this says is I have the ability here to put in stock. Like I have 20 mugs, and if I want them to run out and nobody else buy them, then I don't want to allow back orders. But in this case, I don't really care. So I'm going to say, yep, you can put in your back orders. I want this available to all the clubs below me, and I want this to be active. So if you run out of mugs, for example, you can hide it, and then that's not available anymore. And I have no special instructions. Now I'm going to load up a picture of my coffee mug. And I have one sitting in my downloads file folder. So I open that and drink my coffee cup, drag it in, and there it is. There's my coffee cup. Loaded image. And it's going to be a coffee mug. And I'm going to say that I've got 20 in stock, even though I said I was allowed to go under. I'm going to put in 20 and it's active. Okay, so that's it. So my coffee mug should be there. So now let's take a look at the store. Tools, merchandise, online store, and there's my $12 coffee mug. So if I wanted to buy one as a member, we went through this once already. I could click on my coffee mug. So I want one, and there it is. I can throw that in my cart. And I can check out, and then I can go ahead and pay just like I did. And pay, and I'm done. Okay, so I bought another mug. Let's take a look at the reporting now. So what we can do with all of our items that we sell is we can manage a delivery date and a pick, pack, and ship date if you want to do that. So if I want, I can say, well, I packaged up my t-shirts yesterday, and or whatever the day is, and I shipped them, right? So this is a way where you can track your orders and watch and see and make sure that they all got sent out. And then you've got some filters, where you can filter on that. You can filter on your dates. Okay, so that's keeping track of your pick, pack, and ship. And we can take a look here at all of our orders with all of the stuff that's in them. So here's the orders in this date range. Here's my coffee mug order. If I click on the plus sign, here's what I got. I got BC coffee mug, got a quantity of 1, amount was $12. And I can open and browse them, right? So I can take a look at my orders like that. So that's kind of cool. I can take a look at just the orders. So here is just a summary of the orders, and then I can download that to Excel. Or, these are tax columns. If we're not doing taxes, I don't think we are. If we do like a GST, PST, then we can put them in there. So there's that. We can look at just the items. So this is the, like for example, we had t-shirts and sizes. So if I look at that, then I can open up, I got SAS t-shirts. I got a small, a large, a medium, a small, a small. So here's this is summarized by the actual item and then the contents, the individual orders below that. So overall, I've sold 4 posters, 1 ball cap. T-shirts are a high runner. I sold 12 and a coffee mug. Okay, and we can take a look at all of our invoices for any one of these. So we can grab an invoice, or we can go straight to the account here. This takes us to the account. Or we can open up an invoice, takes us to this familiar page, statement format. There's the invoice for our t-shirts. And finally, we can just dump all of the items. This is just a dump of all of the orders, all of the items. And that's that. So, my friends, that in a nutshell is the merchandise module for Snowline. If you have any questions, please contact myself or Amy, and we'll be happy to help you get your club set up and selling gear. Thanks for listening.